I am screaming, crying, throwing up because this is Breakdown, my new lip gloss with Mob Beauty. Shut up, this launches today. In this video, I'm gonna tell you guys about kind of my like lore with Mob Beauty. We're gonna do a full face of Mob Beauty because I have been a long time lover of Mob Beauty. And I'll tell you a little bit more about my lip gloss shade as well. My name is Megan. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a post. So if you wanna learn a little bit more about my lip gloss and Mob Beauty, which is one of my benchmark brands, please keep on watching. I'm gonna start off with eyes. This is the Blurring Blot Balm. It's really cool. It's like a mixing medium is like the way that you can wear it. I'm gonna use it to prep my eye. And then you could also do it on like pores and things like that, or where you want like a little bit of oil control. They probably have some of the most underrated powdered eyeshadows. And when I was talking to Vic about them, I was like, why are they this way? He was explaining to me about like the pigment having some type of like specific part of the avocado oil that's in it that allows it to be so buttery smooth, but like also allows it to adhere really well. They're so great. This is M8. And this is M170. It's like my favorite kind of like one and done eyeshadow. It's like a saddle uninterrupted kind of like duo. So I literally remember the day I was sitting in the office when I was at MAC and I was scrolling Instagram and I saw a cream eyeshadow that was supposed to mimic the color of like a healed tattoo, which can lean like blue or green. I was like, and shockingly, I think that's the one that I cannot seem to find. I was like, okay, sign me up immediately for that. So I bought some cream clay eyeshadows and then that one as well. And I was like, I gotta try this out. This seems really cool. I'll zoom you in a bit. This one is M43. This is M45. I'm gonna mix them both together and just pop them in the middle. So I get these eyeshadows, I'm loving them, okay, they were great. And just like working with the new formula, and one of my friends came into the live and he was like, do you know who's behind Mob? Because I was talking about how much I like loved the product, like it just felt like home to me. I just loved everything, it's like pure makeup, it's like pure product. And I was like, no, who? It was Vic. Vic, who is the original chemist of MAC in the 90s, is Mob. And I was like, oh my God, this makes sense because there's very few brands that I like gravitate towards or really like. And so it's just so funny that that type of like artistry, quality, color, product, ingredients, branding spoke to me without even me knowing. I'm gonna take a smaller brush with the same eyeshadow and just sweep it underneath. So I was just like, I was obsessed. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Can I show you these shimmer shadows just to like, so you understand? Okay. I think they're really good. And they're still that kind of like, still the dry formula that I like to build up. They even have cake liners too. And then these are cream clay eyeshadows. So they're a cream formula. I'm gonna take M145 and I'm gonna just amp up that middle part even more. I'm gonna take the cream clay eyeshadow in M110 to do like a liner. So one day they were doing their community lab days and they're like, do you want to come and you can like create whatever you want? I was like, oh my God, absolutely, yes. And that's where I made that lipstick. And then I made a couple cream clay eyeshadows. Just trying to duplicate things that I really liked. And I feel like that was, honestly, my timing's a little bit off. And when Vic and I got together to make the lipstick shade, we made it together in like, I think I did it in 2 tries. And in like less than 10 minutes, like we made it really fast together. So it was just a really, really, really cool experience for me. I don't remember all the timing, like 100%. Sometime in March, they messaged me and they're like, hey, Jessica's in town. Like, do you want to hang out at the lab, create whatever, like create some stuff? Do you want to go for dinner? And so we just all hung out together because that's really what like it feels like. And it was definitely meant to happen now versus before, because had I messaged Alicia or like text her after, If I was like 1 day late, this probably wouldn't have come together. Like that's how aligned this whole thing is. So it was definitely supposed to be now more than any other time. I don't know if this can go on the water line. I'm gonna put it there. Check the packaging before you do this, okay? Oh my God, delicious. So I already had like, I've always had in mind what I would create if I got to create something. And like, if you've been following me for a while, and you know how important like color and texture, and I take it all very seriously. It's like what I love about makeup, and how I see makeup and experience makeup. Like that is what it is for me. So the fact that I got to like be in a lab and create something from scratch with like little to no, just like create whatever you want is actually insane. Like it's actually insane. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the powdered eyeshadow. And the thing that is the most, not the most crazy, it's the most rewarding is if you had told me, like I love MAC so much. And if you had told me when I was like 14, 15, when I like so badly wanted to like buy the brand, work for the brand, like all of these things. If you had told me that 19 years later, that I would be side by side with Vic in a lab creating a color, like my brain wouldn't even understand what that meant or how to grasp that. This is their black mascara. I've tried it on once, I'm pretty sure. But the craziest part, oh yeah, it gives a lot more like soft, like fluffy brows. The craziest part, not the craziest part, the most rewarding is, so when I was in the lab this time with Vic, because it was just him and I that day, he said to me like that he was so excited to have me in the lab and creating with me, because when he first met me, he noticed right away how natural of a product developer I am. That is the absolute most biggest compliment I think I've ever had in my entire career ever, and I will hold that forever. Because like, think about that. The person that created and developed the product that we've loved forever, like 90s MAC stuff to this day, colors, textures, formulas, concepts, all of these things, saw what is so important to me, like saw that in me. Insane, insane, insane. My love for Ma Beauty is endless, and for them to be my first like collab ever, I've never created something before. It's so special. Yeah, this looks great. This like what is it? M110 cream clay. Beautiful if you have green eyes. And like the cool thing too is you can use these things kind of everywhere. Like you could use cream clay on the lip. I'm not gonna do it, but I would set the cream clay with something. Keep your cream clay shadows on the mobile lid as opposed to like sticking them into your crease, just to help prevent any creasing. It's gonna be different for everybody. I haven't found my perfect like mix of how to set them. Yeah, like my eyelids look like buttery smooth. Okay, but I think that the skin category, which to no one's surprise is my favorite. Let's start with this, the Ceramide Blurring Foundation, but I'm gonna do it my way. So we're gonna do the Blurring Blot Balm. Just in the center where I would get like a little bit more oily, and we'll do it on the forehead. And like, do you hear that? Like it doesn't feel like anything. It dries to like a powder kind of feel, but not in that like silicone-y way that I don't like. Like there's no texture on my hands right now. Aside from my lip gloss that you'll see in a bit. This is my second or third M98 Hyaluronic Highlight Balm. If you remember Cream Color Base, a more wet like skin-like thing, I wear this every single day. This is always on my cheeks. I love it on my lips as well. I'm gonna literally with my nail scrape out some of the Ceramide Blurring Foundation, and I'm gonna scrape a little bit of the Hyaluronic Highlight Balm, and I'm gonna mix them together, because why would I apply anything? Why would I apply anything like a normal human being? So if you like this will go full coverage. So if you like Studio Fix Tech full coverage from Pro, it's kind of the same vibes. I would say just like slightly more satiny. And the cool thing too, when you're shopping on the website, the colors are under their like actual color shade, like olive rose neutral gold. So this is neutral 30. And I also wear gold 30. I like the gold a little bit more because it gives me a little bit more color. The neutral's nice, but in a full face, I prefer gold. M80 Cream Clay Bronzer. Yeah. Sometimes I underpaint with this. Sometimes I like it on top. I'm kind of okay with either. But I love it because it's so, it's like gray brown. No warmth in sight on this one. And then really cool update too to their packaging. All this packaging turns to dirt. So you could literally bury it and it will turn, it'll turn to dirt. This is a cake liner, which like, I don't know who does cake liners anymore. If you don't know what a cake liner is, it's where you like add water and it turns into like a liquid liner. Like beautiful, beautiful. I'm missing a cream clay palette because I have a peachy shade that sometimes I've color corrected under my eyes with. I don't know where it is. So when you use M118 cream blush, I'm gonna put a little bit, I'm gonna put it a little under my eye, and then I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of the Ceramide Blurring Foundation. Okay, for cream blush, I'm gonna use M91. There's something too that's very satisfying about a palette. Like a palette of something, palette of blush, palette of powder. Do a little on the nose. And then I'm gonna use M37 bronzer. And this is actually a bronzer too, M36. I'm gonna use both of those. Oh, I have nothing without a bronze nose. The way that they build community too and like bring in creators, not necessarily even ones that are gonna like have their own product, but like just to create something for themselves is so cool. Delish, delish. And you get that sheen from the hyaluronic highlight. I'm gonna take more of the hyaluronic highlight balm and really go to town on my cheeks because that's what I like. But it gets better. I have more favorite product, okay? And then we'll get into the goods. We'll get into the lips. We just can't put on a lip without a full face. This here, Suspended Sparkle Balm. Please. Okay, do you see that? This on top of like any eyeshadow reminds me of like trying to recreate is like pressed pigment energy. So you could put this on top of like a pressed eyeshadow and it'll look stunning. That's just, okay, sure. Sure. I don't even know if you can see that. Can you see that? Can you see that? Chunky sparkle. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in love. Yeah, like that is like a wash, please. Just like such good, like the hyaluronic highlight balm, the suspended sparkle balm, the powdered eyeshadows, highly underrated. Powder shadow, like everything's good, everything's good, everything's good. So it's one of those moments, so it's like, who would have thought? Who would have thought that the day that I was scrolling, you know, Instagram and came across that, and the thing, I'm actually gonna mix two of them. This is M31 blush. And to think that, oh yeah, do you see over the M98? To think that that is what was gonna happen at that time is like insane to me. And not only that, I've been a fan of Jessica for years. So to be in this like with her and to have like built a connection with her as well is like so cool. This might have been my first favorite Mob product before I discovered M98. This is the translucent powder. And it has like a radiant matte finish. Yeah, like this just looks like skin. Actually, I'm realizing that I would like a lighter color. I think I did. I just haven't opened them yet. I think I have like a very light shade of the foundation to wear as like a highlight concealer. Okay, beautiful. Now let's get into it. Okay, this is my shade Breakdown. It is beautiful. So it is like a dirty, olivey, yellowy golden nude. It's missing from a lot of lineups, like it's missing in the industry. You could mix it You could wear it on its own. You could wear it with different lip liners. But I wanted it to literally be like, almost like a medium tone concealer lip. Because sometimes concealer lips can just be really pale. So when we made it, we kind of started at like an NC 30, which is like my skin tone, 25-30. And then kind of built from there. And the thing is I don't want a nude lip. And I really love the formula. I'm not responsible for the formula. I wanted a nude that didn't read peach, didn't read pink, and was just like beige, yellow, golden, olive to fill the gap. So you can mix this with your other stuff that might not be like working so great. And obviously there's black in this, which helps kill the color a little bit. So what I'm hoping is that when you guys add it into your other combos, because we don't want a lipstick, we want a lip combo, it will kind of kill any undertone that might be going on. So that's breakdown. And then let's pair it. This is M159. It's a gray lip liner. Yeah, like it's perfect. So it's called Breakdown because you guys know, or some of you may know about my like insane love of heavy music. And there's nothing like for me to be ready to go to a concert, I have to have my lip on. And so I always want my dark smoky eye and my nude lip. So there's nothing I love more than music. So it had to be called Breakdown. There's no other way because it's the best part of the song. And then this is M147, which is like a deep chocolate brown. I'm gonna use that for definition. Don't even. And this is M1990. They have great lip pencils. They only have these 3. You can see that I enjoy this one. I'm wearing my own lip gloss right now. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. And then you guys get to have it. Yeah, like this lip makes me want to put on like even darker eyes. Because that's really how I envisioned it. On fairer complexions, so like your NW10, NC10 up to like 20, it will look more like sandy brown on you. And then on deeper complexions, I'm talking like NC 45 and up to like NC 55, maybe even NC 55. You're gonna get a more like grayish kind of color that you'd want to pair with a darker lip liner. I mean, all lip combos should have lip liners. But it's still gray that is going to make it like so nude. But it's not gray in a way that goes chalky. I was like really trying to figure out the line where it would work. And if you're like medium range, you have like a golden or olive complexion, it's kind of just going to sit on your skin like a really beautiful nude. Like I'm obsessed. Like I made this color with my own eyeballs. And it's so funny. Like one of the coolest experiences of this entire thing was when I was like wearing the lip gloss in real life, and it just like I put it on and it feels so perfect because it was designed basically off my face. And you're just like, wow, this is what it feels like when something is literally so perfect for you. So I'm so excited for you guys to try it. I'm so excited that we're here. And if you've been on this journey with me, which a lot of you have for a while, just thank you for supporting me on all of these channels and boosting my name. Thank you guys so much for just being here and being on this ride with me and, you know, tagging your friends and yelling about whatever I'm yelling about. That has brought me to this moment of this lip color that I designed that you get to try. And I swear to God, guys better be posting the sexiest, I don't want a lipstick, I want a lip combos to show me, please. And I just promise you, like, if this is the first time you're hearing about my product or you're just getting into makeup and you're like looking for something, like there is not a single MAW product that will let you down. It's the reason that they're one of my benchmark brands, meaning that I don't doubt anything that they come out with, and everything is great, all for its own different reasons. But if I had to pick my top products right now, obviously number 1 is going to be Breakdown. Number 2, Hyaluronic Highlight Balm, obviously. Number 3, translucent powder. There's other colors, but I like the translucent. Number 4, I can't decide. This whole palette I've made for myself. And you could do like a cute, you could do a really cute, your foundation, your cream bronzer. a suspended sparkle balm, a hyaluronic highlight balm, 2 cream clay eyeshadows, 2 powdered eyeshadows. And that could be your whole travel palette. That would be really cool. So like this face in a palette. Yeah. Yeah. So there's 2 other glosses that launched too. This is Jessica's Dark Star, which is like a gunmetal with, it has a lot of glitter in it. It doesn't even do it justice. Like, it's mostly glitter when you look at it. And then this one is just like a clear, yeah, you can kind of see. Let's put this one on top of mine. It's just a clear with sparkle. Yeah. And more of mine, because you gotta sandwich them. Oh my God, delicious. Yeah. Yeah. So mine is more of like a solid cream. Oh, and they feel so good on the lip. By the time you're watching this, my first lip gloss ever with Mob Beauty called Breakdown is officially launched. You can grab it on their website, mobbeauty.com. It launches May 14th at 9 a.m. Eastern. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a post. If you've tried Mob products, if you're intrigued by Mob products, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to see all the lip combos that you guys create. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.